seen it all. It can all wash away, don't get attached to the current. Spitting snow flurries, the rhythm won't worry. If you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry. With the horn, I'll be on the dog. Can't take a loss with your mouth in the wind tall. With the horn, I'll be on the dog. Can't take a loss with your mouth in the wind tall.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. to protect your soul.
Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? And can you guys hear me? So, without any further ado, let's jump into the analysis. For CPI, I'm expecting CPI to dump gold to the downside. Why am I expecting CPI to dump gold to the downside? Is mainly because gold is bearish on the higher time frame, and I'm expecting lower prices. And these horizontal lines were my key sell zone of yesterday. Like, there's still a point of interest to me. But what do I honestly want to see? What I'm honestly expecting to happen with CPI. So if we take a look at this candle high, this doji candle right here, and just by looking at it, like, it is basically giving me an indication that CPI will give us a spike up to the upside first, then we'll be getting a push to the downside. And when gold has finally given us the push to the downside, then we'll be waiting for at least a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart to finally enter the cells. I'm not looking to jump in the cells when we get the spike up. I want to see us create that bearish reversal first. So I kind of want to see price break below this low. Once it manages to get below this low, or maybe even this one right here, then I'll be waiting for some sort of pullback to a fair value gap at least to enter into the short move. Like, I'm already seeing confirmation to start selling, but this is CPI. Like, we can still get a spike up. And I mean, like, if you would be selling right now, there's still a possibility that price can take your stop loss out when we get a spike up, or maybe even we don't get any spike up. Maybe we just get a straight sell to the downside. But I'm not looking to jump into the sell right now, but if you're asking me if there wasn't any news, then I would be jumping into the sales now because I see the confirmation. But I kind of want to see the news result first before I make any decision because I'm still expecting some sort of spike up to take out the Asia high and then reverse. And we currently have 28 minutes left until the news arrives. So I'll also be waiting on the news result. I'll be trading after the news results. And I can also see that there is some liquidity resting below here. So I really don't want to see this liquidity get taken yet before the news. I want to see it get taken after the news. Then I'll be looking to jump into the cells. And I also have a upper sell zone around here, like this area. So there's also a possibility that CPI might push price to basically take out previous day high. Once we manage to go to previous day high, then I'll also be going to the lower time frame to look for potential sells. But I will not be selling without any confirmation. We need to see that bearish reversal first. Like, for now, market structure is bullish. If you're trying to sell on a bullish market structure, you're gonna get wrecked. So we'll be needing for the market to turn bearish first before we start selling. And this is my sell zone. And this is the last area where I want to see price to go. Like, the moment that I see that price is trading above this high, I'll no longer be bearish on gold, and I'll be looking for a bullish setup. But structure is still bearish, and I'm kind of expecting price to respect this high around here. This one, I don't expect price to respect it because we can still get a liquidity grab from this area. And I already have my sell zones outlined. Let me do a quick top down analysis. Like, the view on the 4-hour chart is still the same. Also the same on the 2-hour, 1-hour. Yes, and this is our sell zone. The other sell zone that we'll be waiting for price to reach. If you guys have any question, feel free to ask it in the comment box. And if you guys can see the numbers on my screen, these will be my target when I finally get into the cell. So if you finally get into the cell, these will be our target, like this low right here and around this area. So now, then again, it's another waiting game to see what price will do. We'll be waiting for price to reach our key zones. When price has finally reached our key zones, then we'll be going to the 5-minute chart at least. And when we see bearish structure on the 5-minute chart, then we'll be engaging in sells with confirmation, of course. So now the waiting is on CPI to arrive. So on the meantime, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask it in the comment box. I'll be happily answering it because we still have like 20 minutes left until we have 25 minutes left until CPI arrives. But my view is still the same. In order for me to get into sales, I want to see price get below this low first. Then I'll be waiting for some sort of pullback to finally jump into the sales. But for now, structure is not bullish, and that is the main reason why I'm not entering into any sales right now. I want to see it turn bearish first. Yes, I also analyze NAS 100, but I'm not trading it today, but I can analyze it very quick. But we'll be needing to start from the 4-hour chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart on NAS 100. No, let's go to the daily chart. Upon checking the daily chart on NAS 100, we can see lots of imbalances right here. So like there's a possible scenario that we might get a deep retracement to fill in these imbalances, but then we need to look for structure on the 4-hour to support it. I'm not gonna trade NAS, I'm just gonna analyze it. So by looking at the 4-hour chart, I can also spot a reversal point around here. And with this reversal point in mind, I'm expecting NAS 100 to sell to the downside to at least this area. And there's also a resistance area around here. So we might get a retest with CPI before we start selling off on NAS 100. I'm not trading it, I'm only analyzing it. I don't always trade NAS 100. I only trade when I see the condition are hyperable for me. But like current market structure on the 4-hour chart is bearish, so NAS 100 should sell, but I'm not reading it. Let's go to the 1-hour chart to refine the sell zone. The sell zone is still the same. And this is my view for NAS 100. Another retest around this area before we start selling officially, because we spotted a higher time frame reversal point. How will I enter in those sell? Are you talking about NAS 100 or are you talking about gold? Like I said on gold, if we didn't have any CPI news in 22 minutes, I would be entering the sells on CPI on like current price action because I'm already seeing confirmation. But I really don't want to take that risk and to start selling right now. And that is the reason why I'll be waiting for the news result first before I enter into any sell. So when do I know that it's time to sell CPI? I will know that it is time to sell CPI when I see that price has gotten below this low, this one right here. And when we see that price has finally broken below this low, then we'll be waiting for a pullback to at least a fair value gap to start selling. You see? Or we can also wait for price to also get below this low and then wait for a pullback and then sell on the pullback. But the thing about not entering before the news, like there's always a possibility that we could miss out on the move. But like there's still a tomorrow, so we shouldn't really be worried if we get in or not. We should only be following our plan. Like I said, when I take a look at the 30-minute chart, no, the 45-minute chart. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart to look at it. I'll be closing the indicator for now. When you go to the 1 hour chart, we can we can see some clear liquidity around here. This is a clear liquidity, and it is also giving an idea that before we start selling down, price will try to take it. And that is the reason why I also don't want to enter into any sales now. And Charlie is in some long move, and he's asking if there's a possibility that gold will go up. Like for me, I'm following my plan, and like as long as I see that price is not breaking any previous day lower high, I'm still bearish. And because price has not broken any previous day lower high, means that gold will sell for me. So like personally, when the market is bearish, like I do not see any higher time frame reversal points. And for example, when I'm in a long move, I will not be swinging that long move. Like I'll be treating the long move only as a scalp. So like if you're in a long move, like okay, it's your view. Like you still might be right, but like the best thing to do is to maybe at your stop loss to break even and see if price will really shoot up to the upside. But for me, the market is bearish, and if I was in a long move right now, I would be probably considering it as a scalp. Or if I'm still not sure about it, then I'll be basically adding my stop loss to break even and waiting to see what price will do. So like this is the scenario that we're waiting for before we start entering into any sales. But let's not forget we also have an upper sell zone around here. So if we do get a spike up, which I'm hoping that we get, then I'll be jumping into the 5-minute chart to look for sells. And when we finally get into the sell, this will be our target. We were already in a sell yesterday. We were selling around here, but unfortunately price failed to push below this low to hit our TP1. But I'm expecting yes, I will also be sharing the entry here because I'm doing live streaming. Every time I'm doing live streaming, I'm basically showing you guys what kind of stop loss you must use and the TP targets. Like whenever I go live, everything is free. But when I do not go live, if you want to see my entry credential, then you'll be needing to join VIP. But it is free. I'll be showing you guys the entry. Don't forget to like the stream and share it to your friends and family if you're enjoying it. So we currently have like 70 minutes left until CPI will be dropping. My view remain the same regardless, and I'm honestly waiting for the market to show me what it wants to do. Like the reason why I'm also expecting a sell is because when we take a look at this low right here, this is an obvious liquidity. I'm not sure if you guys are how do I say this in English? I'm not sure if you guys are maybe like you know Mr. Casino stuff, but when you're using Mr. Casino stuff and like you focus on this low right here, you can definitely see that this low right here is a weak low. And if you also focus the recently created high around here, we can also see that this is a weak high. You know, it is possible that price will shoot up first, collect this liquidity, then move down. And there's also an FU candle around here, so there's a possible retest that is going to take place around this area before we start going down. But if we didn't have any news today, I would be selling a long time ago, but I don't want to take the risk to sell before the news. So I'll be waiting for the news result to drop first before I start selling. And might be wondering why did I say that I'm already seeing sales. Well, if you go to the line chart and we focus on structure on the 5-minute, we can clearly see that the market is creating basically lower low, lower high around this area. and that is basically the thing that is giving me that the market wants to sell already. Yes, click like, guys. But like I said, I'm not jumping into any sales before the news results. Like the safest way to trade the news is after the news has taken place. So we'll be waiting for CPI and we'll be entering after the news. We have liquidity on both sides. We have liquidity here and we have liquidity here. If we take out the upper liquidity first, then we'll be going to the 5-minute chart to look for sales. And that is my game plan for today. If you guys do have any question, feel free to ask on the meantime while we are waiting. Don't forget to join my public Telegram channel to stay up to date because I post daily updates there for free. So Greenpoint is asking a question, why we have that reversal at entry point. I'm not sure I understand your question completely, but if I can re-edit your question, like I do not see any reversal point to start selling yet because we did not break below this low. Like before we start selling, before the reversal point is confirmed, we need to see price at least break below these two low. Once we see that, then we can be confident about the sell. Then we basically got a middle time frame reversal point because we already have the reversal point on the higher time frame, and the reversal point on the higher time frame is around here. And as long as we don't get any other bullish reversal point on the higher time frame, gold will continue with the selling. Gold will continue with being bearish. But if we're currently checking the middle time frame, like currently on the middle time frame right now, this is our bullish reversal point on the middle time frame. And gold on the middle time frame is basically consolidating, but it is also a bit bullish. So in order to get like a bearish reversal on the middle time frame, we need to start breaking below this low. Once we are trading below this low, then we finally got our bearish reversal point, and that we also know that price is also ready for sales. Like for my upcoming mentorship, I've also explained these things in my upcoming mentorship, and it will also help you guys to be able to determine the price independently. But it's still a work in progress because I'm basically writing a bunch of PDFs with detailed instruction on how to do certain things on the marketplace. But but like if you're asking me like what kind of content will be in the mentorship, they're basically ICT stuff, but it will be only the thing that I'm using to analyze the market. So like you won't really be finding like everything of ICT in there. Like you will only see the thing that I'm using to analyze gold every day. And of course my own personal strategy that I'm using to trade every session. But for now I'm only trading the new session because of time issue. So yeah, I'm currently seeing that price is feeling to go below this low, which is a good news for me because I do not want to see price go below this low before the news. I want to see price give us a spike up. Then I want to see price start trading below this low, and then we'll be getting our entry on the 5-minute chart. But if it wasn't for the news, I'll be entering into a sell a long time ago. But we'll be doing it safe. We'll be doing it safe. So we have 10 minutes left until the news will arrive. Let's wait to see what the market will do. And don't forget to join my Telegram channel for more free updates. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the live video, and comment. It will only help with the YouTube so that the YouTube algorithm can reach more people. I do not always trade Bitcoin, but when I trade Bitcoin, I basically use the 1 hour chart as my entry time frame. But like when I trade Bitcoin, I do not share it with people. Like I only do it for myself because like I'm investing in Bitcoin. I'm not actually trading it, but I'm actually like investing in it. So when Bitcoin rises, my money also increases in value. Like I never really got the time to create a personal strategy for Bitcoin, and that is the reason why I'm only trading it on the higher time frame. I'm using the 1 hour as my entry time frame. And let's go back to gold. We still have 9 minutes left until CPI arrives, and I'll be giving you guys a quick update. So I did tell you guys that I'm basically waiting for price to break below this low before I start entering into any sales. So for example, if you see that CPI has arrived and we got a spike up, then I'll no longer be waiting for this low to get violated before I enter into any sales. Like this one will be my new low of focus. So as long as we basically violated this recently created low, then I'll be looking for sales. But that is only if we get a spike up from here. How long am I trading? Well, I'm honestly trading for about a year now. Like I've not been really that long in trading, but like I did spend like 1 year on study, and I also did spend 1 year in the demo market, and like I also did spend like about 1 year in trading the market with live funds. So it comes to 3 years. But like at the end of this year, then it will be coming into like 4 year. So basically, I'm doing this for 3 years now. 3 year turning into 4 year. Like some people may ask, like, why did the progress? Why was it so fast for me to master everything? Well, it's all about studying the right thing, and if you're studying the right thing, you will also understand the market faster. And you must also be consistent with your studies. If you're not consistent with it, like it will be taking you a much longer time before you really understand the market and also the concept that you're studying. And one of the things that people also forget to do is to also spend another year on the market on demo, to basically fine tune this strategy. So we have 6 minutes left until CPI. The plan is still the same. We'll be waiting for the reaction first before we make any decision. CPI is almost here. think there's still a possibility that we might not get a spike up, but we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting to see what price wants to do. Let's not make any rapid decision now. Yes, these are the two scenarios. 5 minutes left until CPI. I did not have any mentor because I was basically living in a country where the annual salary was basically 100 US. And like if you're making that kind of money monthly, like most thing that you can that you most service that you see online there, like you'll not be able to purchase them. You see? So I did it without any mentor. But to say that I did not have any mentor, I find it a bit hypocrite. Like my mentors were basically the people in the group chat, you know. I used to ask them questions. Like even though those questions might not be what I wanted, but it kind of gave me the pathway that I needed to do the other things myself. So I mean like if you don't have the funds to personally get a mentor yourself, like the best thing you could do is ask around in the trading group like what you should learn, what you should focus on. And I'm 100% sure that there will be people out there that will help you with it. Like I'm positive with it because I also did use the same method to start with trading. I did not have the money to get a mentor, so I basically joined all free trading group chat and I asked them question on how to start, where I can watch some videos for free, and that is how I basically done it. I'm also trading funded account and personal money. I was also an FTMO trader, like I also made it to the leaderboard, top 10 leaderboard. But unfortunately FTMO is no longer available in my country. So I can no longer trade with FTMO. So we have 2 minutes left until the news arrives. Let's wait to see what price wants to do. We'll be waiting for the reaction first before we start making our decision. And we have currently less than 2 minutes. Somebody has asked me something if I own this rooster. What do you mean with rooster? So we currently have 1 minute and 10 seconds left until CPI arrives. We'll be waiting for the reaction first before we start making any decisions. And when we do get a reaction, then we'll be waiting for the market to start breaking below those higher lows. And so once we are trading below those higher low, then we'll be needing to wait for a fair value gap for a retracement entry to go short. Yes, and we are currently have 15 seconds left. 50 seconds left. Let me zoom out a little bit. And let's wait. 16 seconds. and CPI will be dropping in less than 1 second. So we're getting the spike up. I'm not selling yet. I'm not selling yet. I'm waiting for price to start trading below this low. I'm not into any move yet. I'm waiting for the market to trade down first. So price is currently in my sell zone. Price is currently trading in the sell zone. But we are not engaging into any sells yet. So we are getting the spike up as forecasted. And the only thing that is left is for price to start rejecting around this area. Price is currently in a sell zone. And I'm waiting to see some sort of rejection before we start selling. So basically waiting for confirmation to sell. Yeah, on based on the 1 hour chart, I'm already seeing some rejection. So maybe let's go to the 1 minute to see what is happening on the 1 minute. Like I'm currently not seeing anything special on the 3 minute chart. And I'm also not seeing anything special on the 1 minute chart yet. But like we're doing it safe, and I'm also not trying to make any aggressive entry. I want to see price get below, basically below this low, and then we'll be getting into the sell on the pullback. That is the plan. And as you guys can see, price is failing to continue further to the upside. You see, like we're getting a reaction from our sell zone, and that is also a good news. Like the only thing that is left to do is to break down below this higher low, and we'll be going to the lower time frame to look for a confirmation to sell. So like I'm still happy with the news results, that we are not pumping totally to the upside and violating this resistance level. Like we're respecting it until now, and we should be getting our sell confirmation very soon. But I'm not seeing the sell confirmation yet, so we cannot enter into the sell yet. Yeah, Charlie was in a buy, I think, since London. I was still asleep at that time. And I believe this is basically the manipulation left. And we still need to get the distribution to the downside. I'm not seeing any confirmation yet, neither on the 1 minute. I'm honestly waiting for price to break below this low, and when we get a fair value gap, then we'll be entering into sells. Let's go back to the 5 minute to wait for the confirmation. We'll be waiting for the confirmation on the 5 minute and the 3 minute. Like as long as price isn't disrespecting this resistance zone, like there's still a possibility that we will be getting the reversal for the sell. Like I don't want to sell yet because I don't see any confirmation. I'm not seeing any confirmations yet. Yeah, let's basically wait. On the meantime, feel free to continue with asking questions while we wait for the confirmation. So based off the 1 minute, if I see that price has broken below this recently created low, I might jump into the sells. But like the main lows that we need to break to confirm it are these one. Waiting for confirmation is the best thing. Like if you're entering moves without waiting for your confirmation, you will get wrecked. We're also currently seeing that price is struggling to go to the upside, which is also giving me a good indication that we'll be getting the sell very soon enough. Not seeing any sort of confirmation yet, so we're not entering into any sells. Going back to the 3 minute chart, like I'm not seeing any significant change on the 3 minute, neither on the 1 minute. So we might need to wait a little bit before we start engaging into anything. On the meantime, I'll be playing music and I'll be waiting for the confirmation. When I see the confirmation, then I'll be stopping the music and I'll be giving my inputs on where I'll be entering the sell and where my stop loss will be at. But based off the 1 minute, like the moment that I see that price is trading below this low on the 1 minute, then then I will be entering sales around here. And if I do enter a sell around here, my stop loss will be somewhere around here, around 45 pips. So yeah, let's basically wait and see if price will get below this low. And when we finally get below that low, then we'll be waiting for a 1 minute fair value gap to enter into the sell. And that will be our first sell attempt for the day. So we're getting the break of structure. And I want to see price trade into this 1 minute fair value gap before I start selling. Yeah, so price is currently trading in the 1 minute fair value gap. Also checking to see if price wants to continue down lower. If it wants to continue down lower, then I'll be jumping into the sales. But I'm not seeing any reason to jump into sales yet. Once I see it, then I will be telling you guys. So I will be placing a sell stop below this low, and my stop loss will be around here. I'm not into any sales yet. I'm basically waiting for price to basically get below this low to activate the sell stop. Because when we finally get below that low, then the confirmation is ready and will be start to move down. So I'm basically waiting for the sell stop to get active. And this is the plan. I'm waiting for the sell stop to get active before we get into any sales. I'm not selling yet. I'm waiting for the market to activate my sell stop. Because once we are trading below these two low, then the market is surely bearish on the 1 minute. Then it will be also aligning with the 5 minute bearish structure. This is an early entry. This is an early entry that we have taken. Okay, now our sell stop is almost active. Okay, so sell stop is now active. and our trade is basically running. And now the waiting is on gold to start actually pushing to the downside. Let me delete this line and let's basically wait. So we sold gold, or sell trade is now active. We sold gold, TP stop loss, everything is on the screen. Our TP2 is around here. Yes, and let's wait. While we are waiting for gold to melt, I'll be playing some music.
exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. You're under the pressure, I lost my temper, I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't wanna be alone so late at night. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming, and you're not real, not mine to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, and I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night, go back to December, look back and remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. So late at night. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. trying to protect your soul.
So hello everyone, I'm back. So our first sell attempt got stopped out, but I'm still bearish on gold. And in order for me to sell again, I want to see the market start breaking below this recently created lower low for us to get into the sell again. As long as this resistance zone is being respected, we'll be observing for sells. Maybe gold is not yet ready to go to the downside, so we'll be waiting for it. So right now I'll be waiting for the market to give me bearish structure in our current sell zone. As long as the market isn't trading above this the our previous day lower high, we'll still be looking for sell because this area here is a resistance zone, and there's still a possibility that price might give us a reversal from this area to continue to the downside. Let's patiently wait for the market to retest that area again, and we'll be checking if the market is willing to give us some kind of bearish structure around here. Like the moment we see that gold is trading below this low, these lows, we're 100% sure that we are bearish and that will continue to the downside. But gold is not yet trading below those low, so we'll be needing to wait. I think we're gonna get a reversal, but not yet. Let's wait. Like I don't want to enter into another sell here right now because like there is no confirmation yet. So we'll be needing the market to at least go below this low before we start selling again. Yes, it was basically the worst place. Like our stop loss should have been around here. But if our stop loss should have been around there, then it would be around like 60 to basically 70 pips. Now we're seeing some bearish pressure. We're seeing some real bearish pressure now, but we need more. We need more of that bearish pressure in order for us to sell again. Yes. Like I'm currently seeing this as a liquidity grab. Like there's a big wick around here, and if you go to the line chart, like the moment you start breaking below this low, then it's confirmed. I'm not gonna go to the 1 minute for now. I'll be basically observing price on the 5 minute. If I see a 5 minute fair value gap, then we'll be using the 5 minute bearish fair value gap to get in. So we're currently waiting for a re-entry. The bearish pressure is still going strong. Then only if we had a bigger stop loss. Let's patiently wait.
I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this when it started to feel so real? Could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't wanna be alone so late at night. So late at night.
So guys, I'm back again. Like as we can see, we can clearly see that gold is failing to push to the upside. Like from my point of view, it's currently consolidating around here, but like the moment we start breaking below this low right here, like if we get a bearish market structure shift, then I'll be waiting to see if we can get some kind of fair value gap around here, and then maybe we can use this area as a second area for our entry. So we need price to actually give us the bearish market structure shift on the 3 minute, and then we'll be waiting for the fair value gap to form. If we do get a fair value gap, then we'll be getting our entry around here. But for now, I do not see any reasons to sell yet, nor do I see any reasons to go to basically buy gold. So like it's a waiting game. Price is still failing to violate this resistance level, and that is also giving me the indication that the sell will still work out. We just need to have a bit more patience to see the confirmation take place, but the confirmation is not here yet, and that is the thing that we'll be waiting for. We'll be waiting for the confirmation. I think our first sell attempt stop loss was too small. Like the stop loss should have been around here, but then our stop loss would have been like 80 pips, and that is mad uncomfortable. So let's wait for the bearish shift before we start selling again. I'm seeing some bearish pressure, but will the bearish pressure hold? We'll know if it will hold once we get a bearish shift with a fair value gap, of course. So that is the thing that I'm waiting for right now. If I do not see that, I'm not jumping into any sells. So this current 3-minute candle must go below this recently created low. It's gonna take a while before everything comes to place. And we still have 30 minutes left until we get to the London close kill zone. Like maybe if the New Year session doesn't want to give us the reversal, then I'll be expecting the reversal to happen in the next kill zone that is after the New Year session, and that will be opening in 30 minutes. Because usually from what I've noticed, like if New York doesn't give you the reversal right away, you will basically see the reversal on the next kill zone after it. Like as long as price isn't violating this sell level, there's still a chance that we might get the reversal to the downside. We're still waiting for the entry, we're still waiting for the confirmation. Until now, we are not seeing any confirmation yet. You're waiting for the confirmations to occur. But I do think that we're gonna get a reversal. We just need to wait a bit more before we get it. So the 3-minute is already turning bearish. So let's see what's happening on the 1-minute. The 1-minute is also turning bearish, but I want to see price get below this low, and I want to see price create a fair value gap before I enter into any sell. Okay, we still need to break it. When we break it, then we have a 1-minute reversal point, and then we'll be selling again on a fair value gap. We do not have the bearish break of structure yet. Let's patiently wait for the bearish break of structure to basically arrive. this time I'll be placing my stop loss in a very good place, because I think that it was a stop loss issue that we had on the first sell. Okay, let's wait for the fair value gap to come in place. We do not have the breakout structure yet. We still need to see the bearish market structure break. Okay, we got a market structure break around now. I'll be placing a sell limit around here. My stop loss will be around here. My target is still the same. I'm waiting for price to treat into this fair value gap to get me in the sell move. Yeah, so I'm waiting for price to actually trade into this area and get me in the sell move. So this is my credentials. My stop loss is around here. Sell limit is around here. And we're currently waiting for it to get activated because we got bearish structure on the 1 minute. And we're waiting for the pullback, waiting for it to activate. Let's patiently wait for a sell limit to activate. Let me just delete these lines to make my chart much clearer. I mean, like, if you want to, you can sell on current price, but your stop loss will be big. If you're using the limit, then your stop loss will not be that big. But even still, I'll try to make sure that everyone gets in. Like, you can also sell at current price as long as it is in your risk parameter, because I already have a sell going on. I already have a sell going on, but like, if you're using big lot, then you'll be waiting for the market to basically activate your sell limit. You see, gold is going down. Like, I think one of the mistake that I did was using a small stop loss. It was basically a stop loss placement issue. That is the reason why we got stop out. Okay, now the reversal is here. You can see gold is going down. Gold is going down. I'm in the sell. I jump in because I'm not totally sure if we'll be getting the pullback into to activate the sell limit. These are my targets. The targets are on the screen. But I'll do my best to give you guys another re-entry. And this is basically my TP2. My TP2 target is around like 800 pips. Like, we already got a reversal point. It's confirmed and we're going down. But I'm also seeing a fair value gap on the 5 minute. We're going to get a fair value gap there. So if you're not in the sell yet, please look at the screen for the new place you can sell. Wait, let me edit the whole thing. I will give you guys a new sell limit. Hold on a moment. I will give you guys a new sell limit. Give me some minutes to write it up, and then I'll be placing it on the screen, because I want to make sure that everyone gets into the sell. Like, not everyone can just jump into trades, you know. So for like, if you're not in the sell yet, you should be basically waiting for the market to trade into this 5-minute fair value gap for you to finally get in. Okay, I already written out the buy limit, no, the sell limit, my bad, and stop loss will be around this area. Yes, and now I'm basically gonna place it on the screen for you guys to copy. Give me a moment, I'm currently writing it for my VIP. And now I'm giving you guys the new credentials. Like, I'm already in the cell, I jumped in, I did not wait for it to activate it. So for those that are not in the cell yet, they can use this cell credential. So basically, for those that didn't jump in, yes, it is totally up to you. I mean, like, the market is already dropping, but I'm currently seeing a fair value gap on the 5 minutes, so there's still a possible chance that we'll be getting a pullback into that 5-minute fair value gap to go to the downside. You know, I mean, like, if you have a large account, you can enter the sell now within your risk parameter. But if you're not one of those people, then you should basically wait for the market to trade up to your sell limit before you can get in. Because, like, I know it's very hard to help. Like, our previous setup, it was very good, but our stop loss was basically way too small, and that is the reason why our first sell attempt got stopped out. Like, price didn't really trade above our stop loss. Like, it only wicked it a little bit, you know. Like, sometimes we cannot avoid things like this. But if you're not in the sell yet, I'll be looking for a re-entry for you guys, so don't worry about that. I'll be giving you guys a re-entry soon because the reversal is already confirmed, and the only thing that needs to take place now is a pullback. So now I'm basically going to wait for the pullback for you guys to get in. The reversal is already here. We already broken below this low. Now we're going to wait for a pullback. Let's patiently wait for the pullback to arrive so that you guys can also get into the sell. Like, my sell is currently like 60 pip in profit, but I'm actually targeting 800 pips with this sell. You should basically wait for the market to get to your sell limit because the reversal is already confirmed. Now we need to wait for the market to get there. We are going to get there, don't worry about it. Price is currently deciding where the pullback must be. Let's patiently wait. It's gonna take a time before you get a pullback. So let's patiently wait for the pullback. I'll be playing some music again. If I see something significant taking place on current price action, then I'll be opening my mic again to talk again. But for now, for those people that are not in the sell, we are currently waiting for the market to activate our sell limit for us to get in.
No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming. Then you're not real, my mind to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night, go back to December, look back and remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. So late at night, no, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming. Then you're not real, my mind to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So
I'm not sure if we're going to get that pullback based on current price delivery. But let's wait, let's wait. Like it was so close to activating it. Let's wait and see if it will be getting activated, but based on the current 5-minute structure, I'm not a big fan of this. So hopefully we can still get in around here. We still need to get a new 50-minute candle. Like if we do not get a pullback, we'll be needing to sell a bit lower around here. Unfortunately, did any of you guys jump into the sell? Please comment if you guys did jump into the sell when price was around here. Okay, some people did jump into the sell. Okay, some people managed to get into the sell. Okay, like I'm currently seeing a bearish mitigation block around here, which is also lowering the chance for us to get in on a secondary entry. But we're also going to get a new 50-minute candle. So hopefully with a new 50-minute candle, it can give us the pullback to this 50-minute fair value gap. Yeah, the current 5-minute structure, I don't think we're going to get it. But let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. We still have a lot of time left. Okay, so Mini is waiting for price to break below 264 before he enters into sells. So yes, unfortunately guys, for those people that did not get into the sell, we'll be needing to look for a new entry. We'll be needing to look for a new entry, unfortunately. And I'll be waiting for the market to give me a fair value gap to get us the new entry. Like it was only a difference of like it was basically a 20 pips difference. Yeah, so we'll be needing to look for a lower entry. Like currently I'll be waiting for the market to give me a fair value gap on a 3-minute. Once we get a 3-minute fair value gap, we can like jump into the sell around here, something like this. But it's still high risk. But let's wait for the 3-minute candle to close before we make any further decisions. But the original sell limit is still on. There's still a possibility that we might get there. So this would be the area where I'll be basically placing a second sell limit. And the stop loss would be around here. Wait, I will give you guys the credential on the screen. Give me a moment. I'll be writing it to VIP first because not everyone in my VIP got into the cell. So I'll be needing to give them also the same entry. Let's check the 3-minute for a minute. Yes, and gold is melting. And if you guys can see the screen, this is the credential for the second sell limit, and this is also for this one. Hopefully you can still get an entry. I hope so. Let's see if price will give us a re-entry, because gold is really dropping. It's really following our forecast. Let's patiently wait for the re-entry for the people that are not in yet. Let's wait for the pullback. We're going to get a pullback either to here or either to this one. And I'm also going to use both sell limit. Yes, and let's patiently wait for the market to give us the pullback to finally get into the sell. I am not a fundamental trader, so for fundamental things you will be needing to go to the AlphaFX. Like, I only focus on the technicals. Like, the technicals is my specialty. Nur Eliza, like, I have some signals on the screen, so if you can read the things that are on the chart, then you'll be knowing where to sell. Yes, Tamas is the one that is specialized in fundamental, so when it comes to fundamental, I heavily advise you guys to go to Tamas. And when it comes to technical, like, you guys can always come to me. Yes, I'm staying with the sell limits. So this one is still active, this one is still active. Yes, you're also making a point. But there's a possibility that it might get respected. But if you don't agree with maybe the credential on the chart, then you can also feel free to edit it according to your point of view. Because based on the 5 minute, price should respect this 5 minute mitigation block. So based on the 5 minute, it is a logical place to sell around here. and this is also a logical place to put your stop loss. But based off the 50 minutes, there's still a possibility that we might get into the this sell limit around here, and that is the reason why I have both of them on the chart. Let's patiently wait for the market to get into a sell limit. We still have 1 minute left until we get a new 1 hour candle. So gold is still dropping, not seeing any sign of pullback, and it is basically way too low to sell now. I mean, like, if you sell now, your stop loss will be around 100 pips. Your stop loss will be the profit of the people that are in profit right now, so you won't want that. But gold is going to melt. I'm expecting it to reach our target, but I'm also expecting some sort of pullback. We don't really have that pullback yet. I'm waiting for price to give us the pullback. Waiting. It's a waiting game. So now we are in the London close kill zone. I believe this is the session that will give us the distribution to the downside. And gold is continuing on with the selling. Don't jump in yet. Like, gold is currently way too low to sell right now. Your stop loss will be very big. So if you're not in the sell yet, don't worry. We still have tomorrow. We still have tomorrow. We still have tomorrow. Let's check the 50 minutes. And we've also created another 50-minute fair value gap around here. So what kind of narrative does this give me? So based off this, I'm expecting price to at least wick off above when we get the new 50-minute candle. I'll be expecting the new 50-minute candle to wick above this current 50-minute candle to finally give us the move down. Let's patiently wait, guys. It's gonna take a while before we get a new entry because we still need a pullback. Like, price will not continue selling without giving us a proper pullback because we are currently in the distribution phase of the EMD profile. And I believe that the London close kill zone will give us the distribution. Like, the New York session was all about manipulation. So if I can clear everything from the chart, like, if you guys can look at the chart, like, this whole move up around here was clear manipulation, and now this is the distribution, and this was the consolidation basically. From this side, we got an accumulation. This is the accumulation. This is the move right here in New York is the manipulation, and now we're going to get the basically the main move of the day, and that is the distribution profile. Okay, we're going to need to wait for a new 50-minute candle to arrive. You're going to see that gold wants to continue down, but you're still not in. But don't get tempted. Don't get tempted. Let's patiently wait for the market. Like, if it continue on dropping, don't worry about it. We still have tomorrow. I think I will also be live streaming tomorrow because I haven't really live streamed in a while. So I'll be definitely live streaming again tomorrow. Let me delete certain things from my chart to make it much more clearer. but I'm already in a sell from the top. Some people are already in the sell, and some people are not, and we're going to get a new entry for those people. Let's patiently wait. I'll be checking on NAS 100 for a while because somebody asked me to provide an analysis for NAS 100, and NAS 100 is also selling according to my analysis. Is the guy still here? Like, somebody did ask me to provide them with a NAS 100 analysis. Like, hopefully you got into the sell. Like I told in the live streaming that I'm expecting NAS 100 to spike up. Like, the spike up was the manipulation move, and after we get the manipulation move, then you sell on the manipulation move. And I believe that NAS 100 will need to go to the downside and fill in these imbalances. Yes, okay. Hopefully you also got your entry. And we're still gonna wait on a new 50-minute candle. Don't jump into the sales yet. I'm hoping for the new 50-minute candle to get us in, because there is a second fair value gap around here, and I have a feeling that price will only trade into the second fair value gap instead of the first one. In the meantime, I'll be playing some music. I am already in a sell position. I'm waiting for my TPs to get hit. I jump into the sell around here. Some people also jump into the sell. So we are waiting. Very nice. And gold is dropping. Come on, we still need an entry.
storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns.
Yeah, somebody is asking me where they can enter. The credentials are on the screen. Like, it is very risky if you want to sell now. We still need to get a pullback on gold, so I'm honestly waiting. Like, for the people that are not in the sell yet, like, the reason I'm still live streaming is because I'm waiting to get you guys an entry. You see? Because not everyone jumped in around here. Not everyone jumped in, like when price was around here. And then price also gave us a minor pullback, and it didn't really get to activate our second sell limit. So I'm honestly waiting for price to get the people in that are not in the sell yet. But if you guys do look at the screen, like, everything is on the screen, you just need to read, then you'll be understanding it. I hope that it's much clear for you now. Let me make it a bit bigger for everyone to see. Okay, now we have our new 15-minute candle, and hopefully we can get our entry with this new 15-minute candle. Can everyone hear me? Keep on liking the live stream. I need to reach 100 like, then I'll be live streaming tomorrow. We are currently sitting at 43 likes. With this current tempo, I don't think I'll be live streaming tomorrow. So I need 100 likes. Still waiting for the pullback. Still waiting for the pullback for a re-entry. Yes, and I think we're finally getting the pullback. We're finally getting the pullback. Now I'm expecting gold to respect this fair value gap. You know, there is currently 2 fair value gap around here. So we're going to use this fair value gap to look for an entry. And there is also a fair value gap around here, and we also have another sell limit around here. Let's see at what price level it is. It is at 2605.79. No, 2611. So we currently have two sell limits on. Let's see which one of them will get activated. So we also have another one around here. Stop loss is somewhere around here. We're waiting to see which one will get activated. But based of the 5-minute, I'm expecting this one to get activated based of the 5-minute structure. So yeah, like now the waiting is on one of them to get activated for us to finally get into the sell. And we still need like 48 likes to reach the 100 likes. Once we reach 100 likes, then we'll be live streaming tomorrow again. Okay, I'm seeing some sort of pullback. Let's wait for the pullback to arrive. For those people that did jump into the sell, hopefully you guys have taken something off the table. I managed to get around 50 pips. Then I closed some, and like I'm also waiting to get into a re-entry. I'm also waiting to get in to a re-entry. Then we can expect further down movement.
to protect your soul.
You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't wanna be alone so late at night. So late at night.
Hello guys, are you guys still there? Well, I'm also still here. I'm basically waiting for price to honestly give me the pullback into the fair value gap, because if you check the 1 hour chart, we can also see that the 1 hour chart will also be giving us a bearish fair value gap that we can also use as an area to look for sales. Why am I not buying on the retracement? Well, we already have a reversal point, so for me it's not logical to be buying right now. You see, like I already got a sell of around 100 pips. Like I'm not looking for buys, I'm just looking for a way to join in on the sell. You see, like I did close my previous sell position, and now I'm honestly waiting for a re-entry. Hopefully we can still get the re-entry. This is my sell level. I'm expecting some sort of reaction when price has given us the pullback. It's gonna take a while. I think we still need to wait around 20 minutes before we get a pullback. No, I'm still waiting for it to fill in the fair value gap, because price will not continue on moving down without filling in the fair value gap. So we still need to get in, we still need to fill in that fair value gap, and these are my two active sell limits, because we can get a reaction from the 50% level, and that is around here, or the 70.5% level. You see, I did jump in on a sell on a bit higher. So yeah, let's basically wait. It's a patience game, so we'll be needing to wait for a while. We're still in the London close kill zone. We still have enough time in the day. Yes. Like if everyone has gotten in the cell, then I'll be ending the live stream a long time ago. But not everyone got into the cell around here, you know. So I want to make sure that everyone gets into the cell before I end the live stream, because I believe that the market will drop to the downside. Like this is my first target. I'm also expecting the market to honestly reach this area. It's around like 700 pips. So I mean, like I have all the patience to wait for it. I'm not doing anything today, so I'll honestly be waiting with you guys for the pullback. On the meantime, feel free to share the stream to other trading groups, and feel free to comment, because the more you guys comment, the more you guys like the stream, the like it will also help the YouTube algorithm to basically show my stream to other new people, and that will honestly motivate me to honestly do this every day. But I think I'm also going to live stream tomorrow, but I need 100 likes. We're currently in the pullback phase. We still need to get a pullback into the fair value gap, and that is the thing that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the pullback. Price is also currently giving us a small retracement, but we need it to reach our sell zone. Let's patiently wait for price to get there. Let's patiently wait for price to get there. Both limits are valid. We are waiting for one of the sell limit to get active. We're finally getting the pullback. What time I will live stream tomorrow? It will be on the same time. I'll be live streaming on the same time, 9 a.m. UTC -3. Thank you, Mini Mercado, for the positive feedback. I think our sell limit will be getting activated soon, because we're getting a pullback. But I believe that it will get activated on the new 1 hour candle, because we're about to get a new 1 hour candle in like 15 minutes. Once the new 1 hour candle arrive, hopefully that candle get us in the move. So honestly, it's all about patience. We already have the key level, so now we need to wait for price to reach those key level for us to get in. We already have the fair value gap in. Let's wait for the market to reach it. We are not chasing the market. We are basically waiting for the market to reach our destination. After it has gotten into our sell limit, then we'll be selling the hell out of gold. It's just 700 pips target. Our first TP is somewhere around 300 pips. I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm still new to this, so I still need to get a hang of it. But we'll be getting the hang of it very soon. Like when you're gonna start something, like the only way you can get good at something is if you keep on trying it. Yes, and we're getting the pullback. I'm currently seeing that price is giving me sign that this wants to push up to the fair value gap, and we don't need to wait that long anymore. We don't need to wait that long anymore. Let's patiently wait. Price is almost at one of our sell limits. Very soon. The second one. This is the second one. This is the first one. But I'm expecting price to give us a reaction on the second one. Like because that is the equilibrium level of the expansion to the downside. It is almost activated. We need price to push up a little bit more before it gets activated. Keep in mind that price can also go to the first sell limit. Our sell limit is almost active. I'm also waiting on the new 1 hour candle to get us in because like we do not have any 1 hour fair value gap yet. And like this current 1 hour candle needs to give us that fair value gap. And when the current 1 hour candle closes, then we'll be getting a fair value gap. Then I'll be expecting the new 1 hour candle to finally get us in. We still have 11 minutes left until we get a new 1 hour candle. So I'm honestly waiting on that. Price hasn't reached our sell level yet, and I'm waiting for it to reach it. We might not get a full down move today, but maybe it can happen overnight on Asia. We still have 11 minutes left until we have a new 1 hour candle. I will be continuing with playing music, and if I see that the sell limit has gotten active, then I will continue on with the talking. But for now, Let's wait for it to get active.
All the way to bottom of the map, I've seen it all. It can all toss your way, don't get attached to the current spins, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry. If you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry.
So Mercado recently asked a question, brother, what if this 1 hour candle turns bullish and the next candle is the opening of the last 1 hour candle? Okay, let's check it on the 1 hour chart. So like we still have 7 minutes left until this current 1 hour candle closing, and if it closes like this, we'll be getting a bearish share value gap, you see. And like on the lower time frame, we already got a bearish reversal on the lower time frame. So I'm like speaking from my perspective, I'm expecting it to hold. But I do understand your point of view, and I'll be taking it in consideration. Consideration. Remember that we have two sell limits. I'm expecting a reaction from one of them. Our limit is almost activated, not yet. There's still a possibility that price might give us a pullback deep into the first sell limit. So let's also keep that in mind. It is almost activated. We just needed to go a bit more to the upside. We're almost there. We are almost there. Let's wait for more push up. Yeah, the lower sell limit is a bit high risk, but it is based off the 5 minute time frame. The 5 minute time frame is telling me that we'll be getting a reaction from that current area. And we also have 6 minutes left until we get a new 1 hour candle. And I believe that it will be the new 1 hour candle that will give us the move to the downside. It is almost active. It is not active yet. I'm basically waiting for it to activate. I'm waiting for the market to activate my sell limit. We're almost there, just some minor pips away. And we're also going to get a new 1 hour candle. Okay, my sell limit is now active. I am in the sell, the first sell. Let's see if we'll be getting some reaction from the first sell zone. Let's see if we'll be getting a reaction from this area to go to the downside. So now our sell limit is now active. Remember, the first sell limit is still valid. It is still a valid one. We need to see some reaction from the current mitigation block. We need to see more rejection and potentially some movement to the downside. So if we do go to the downside and we manage to go below this low, for example, if we do manage to get below that low right there, then we can add our stop loss to break even. I will only add my stop loss to break even once we manage to get below this low and create it a new lower low. Then we can expect price to go further to the downside. One of our sell limit is now active, and now we're basically going to wait for it to play out. Or we're also going to wait for this one to get active if it doesn't want to play out. We're currently in the sell. Let's wait. Currently 10 pips in profit if I'm correct. Eric Yap has asked me how many experience do I have. If I count my study years, then I have 3 years experience in this market. I use 1 year to study. I use the second year to treat on TMO. And this is honestly the third year that I'm using to treat on live accounts and also prop firms. And I also made it to the leaderboard of FTMO. Like that was one of my biggest achievement until now. And that is making it to the top 10 leaderboard of FTMO, like number 7. But unfortunately, FTMO is no longer available in my country, so you'll no longer see me on the leaderboard. Yeah, let's see if the sell will work out. We're going to get a new 1 hour candle in 30 seconds. And I'm expecting the new 1 hour candle to give us the further distribution to the downside. Yes, we should move away from the 30-minute fair value gap. I'm already seeing some rejection, but I want to see some strong rejection from that area. Yeah, I didn't really start trading very long ago, but it's all about dedication and hard work and also studying the right materials. If you're spending time on the wrong material, it's going to take you much longer to master this thing that is called trading, you know? Like you cannot work hard, but like you're not studying the right things to use. From South America, like the north of Brazil. So now we have a new 1 hour candle. I'm expecting it to take the previous 1 hour candle high. After we take it, then I'll be expecting some rejection. We need to see some massive rejection once we take it. It's probably going to take another 1 hour before we see any significant changes. So we're going to be here for a while. Okay, we need to see more rejection. We need to see more down movement. Or the meantime, if you guys don't, yes, I am from Suriname. How did you manage to guess it? Okay, we need to see more rejection. We are currently trading at equilibrium price level. Oh, that's very great. Are you also in my Telegram? I'm not sure what a bearish flag is. Like I don't use those concepts. I did use them in the beginning. Like in the beginning, I was a retail trader. I used to trade with a lot of indicator, like moving average and other RSI. But those things they have flaws in them. Like that is the reason why I'm not using them anymore. Like currently, I'm using pure price action. Like all of the things that the indicator are showing you, you can basically see them with your eyes. But like the main thing about my strategy is knowing the bias. Once I know the bias, then I basically know when the manipulation will be taking place. And this is where the manipulation took place. Like the manipulation took place in New York, and now we're basically in the distribution phase to the downside. Very cool, very cool. So like if you look at this side of the chart, so this is the accumulation. The manipulation took place in New York. The movement to the upside to take out these highs is the manipulation, and now we are currently in the distribution phase to the downside. So if the bias is indeed bearish, then we can expect the market to move down like right now, because we are currently in the distribution phase. Okay, we're currently seeing some rejection, but we need more down movement. We need to see more down movement so that we can add our stop loss to break even. Yes, Suriname is a very beautiful country. There's lots of tree out here, lots of place to go swimming. We need to see more rejection before we add our stop loss to break even, or we need to see price trade below this low right here. Let's go to the 3-minute chart. There's nothing significant on the 3-minute time frame yet. Okay, we'll stick to the 5-minute chart. Currently seeing some rejection, and if it works out, then it is also like a good sniper. Let's patiently wait. Patiently wait. I'm currently like 20 pips in profit. Wait, I will show you guys my entry. I'll post it on Telegram. The current 50-minute is also showing some bearish pressure, but we need more. We need more bearish pressure to the downside. Okay. I will be updating you guys on that on the first shell limit. I did not delete it yet. I still have it on. But I'm waiting to see where price wants to go. Let's see where price wants to go. We need to see more rejection. Why am I giving out free signals? Well, because if you want to grow in this industry, you need to do certain things for free. Like you need to make a name for yourself, and the only way you can make a name for yourself in this industry is by basically doing certain things for free. Teaching people online for free. Then you will be getting the necessary follower base to finally get to where you want to be. So basically, it is an exchange of value between you guys and me. Yeah, because I'm hoping to reach 100k subscriber, and the only way I can reach that is by doing certain things for free. Like this is just the start. We really need to start moving away. Yeah, let's wait. I'll say about 60 to 70%. I mean, like the buyers may be right, but according to my concept, the market is bearish and I'm expecting further sell. Like I do not see any bullish structure around here yet for me to even think about buying. So yeah, I'll be sticking with the sells. You are looking for a mentor? Well, I will be starting with a mentorship. Like it is super detailed. There's no BS in it. It is also like right to the point. And I believe that will also help you. But like also in the future, I'll also be releasing some educational videos to help the people out that are not in my premium. So it's really gonna take a while, so I'll be playing music again. And if I see any significant changes, then I will continue on talking. Feel free to take a bathroom break, guys, because I'm not going offline yet.
top, all the way to bottom, but I've never seen it all. It can all so we don't get attached to the curse, spits, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry. If you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry. With the horn, beat the dog, can't take a loss with the wrong, and the way you talk.
sweet chaser leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hello guys, so I'm back again. We're currently sitting in 90 pence in profit. Feel free to close your position. Now we're adding our stop loss to break even. At your stop loss to like we're 19 pips, 90 pips into profit. Like it is up to you if you want to close everything, or you want to maybe ride the whole move, because like the whole move is like 800 pips to the downside. And I've also deleted my previous sell limit. I also deleted it, but like the main target is around 800 pips, but we're currently like 100 pips in profit. At your stop loss to break even, and let's ride this sell move to the downside. Stop loss to break even. We're currently sitting 100 pips in profit, guys. But I think I'm going to close my full position because we've been in this stream for a very long time. So like there's still tomorrow, like if the market wants to drop. But I think I'm going to close my full position because I no longer want to be behind the screen. I think I'm going to back this profit. Yeah, so I recently closed my full position. If you want to, you can hold your position, but I've closed mine. Like you can still be in it. There's still a possibility that you will keep on going to the downside. It's up to you. What did you guys do? Did you guys close your full position, or are you guys holding on to the trade? Please comment in the comment box if you guys are still gonna hold the trade, or if you guys are going to back in everything. Okay, some people are going to hold. I did close full position. TP1 still needs to be hit for the people that are holding, and I think we're going to get to TP1 very soon. TP2 might take, it might even take like 2 days before we get to TP2. Like TP2 is around 600 pips. Yes, it's around 600 pips. So for the people that are still in the position of the upside, they are currently running in like 200 pips profit, because we did make a entry around this area, and the people that are still holding this sell are currently 200 pips in profit. Like for the new entry, this is a very good sniper entry. Currently 100 pips in profit. Like we are also soon 200 pips in profit on that one. Let's see how many profit we have. We have on the second position. Currently almost 120 pips profit. I'll be live streaming for a while before I end it, but we are not going to be looking for any new position. Let's wait for the market to drop at least to our TP1, then we can close and end the live stream. Damn, we're almost like 200% profit. Our TP1 is about to get hit. TP1 is like at 200% profit. Comment win in the comment section if you're making money. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, I will only live stream tomorrow if I reach 100 like on YouTube, on this current YouTube live. we're almost at 200 pips profit. We just need price to go down a bit more for TP1 to get it. Like we're currently sitting at 160 pip profit. Okay, damn, gold is really dropping now. Yeah, gold is really dropping, guys. So TP1, let's see if TP1 got hit. I think TP1. I'm not seeing the credential. Wait a moment. Yes, TP1 just got hit. TP1 got hit at like 200 pips. I'll be swing trading next year. Because like I need to do something for school, and unfortunately, it will be happening at the times that I'll be trading. So that is the reason why I'll be swinging. I'll be switching to swing trading. Okay, so now I've closed my full profit. You see, I made like a big percentage today. So yeah, I think that we can safely end the stream. TP1 got hit. I'll be expecting further down movement from gold. And thank you guys for also watching my live streaming. It is heavily appreciated. I guess I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel because I will be announcing on my Telegram channel if I will be live streaming tomorrow. Like I close my full position. See you guys tomorrow then.